Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be trying out the OP brawlers of the last meta that recently got nerfed. So brawlers like Byron, B, Jessie. These brawlers were so broken in the last meta, but I'll be going over these and saying whether I think they're still OP or not. But before we get into today's video, make sure you're commenting down below what type of content you want to see on this channel. Obviously, I said the last video about the 15 win challenge is coming next weekend, so I might start doing a daily video on those, just literally on a few modes each, going through the best comps, strategies, how to play certain brawlers, etc, etc. So let me know if you want to see that in the comment section below, because last year that was one of my most viewed videos. Whenever I did 15 challenge win, guys, literally used to always pop off in terms of views, and everyone used to love it and support it. So let me know if you want to see those type of videos. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, guys, so jumping into the first one, Byron. This is the big one because literally Byron, best brawler in the game. I'm going to be trying him out on Bounty because he is a long-range brawler. The maps at the moment are out a really close range, so that's going to be a good thing about him as well, is that you're going to be able to counter him on the closer range maps a little bit more because he's squishier, easier to take down. And you can't 2-tap. I just realized you can't 2-tap B and Piper anymore. I would have absolutely destroyed that Piper, but she's going to survive with a sliver of HP, so got to bear that in mind. I'm facing off against her. So Piper could be a really good counter to Byron in that sense, because Byron can 2-tap. Well, Piper can 2-tap Byron, but it can't vice versa. We need to heal up our Piper here, but just the fact that you can heal up both your lanes and shoot from just like that. Look at that value right there. I shot through the Piper and got the enemy tick. I'm going to use that super to throw over the wall. Just, I think everything about him is just so good. But for sure, the nerf has helped a little bit. Or as you can see, keeping the Piper alive. Look how OP he is. I'm not even shooting the enemies, but just keeping our teammates alive there. Able to get 2 snipes on the Piper. I always feel with Byron as well that the shots are easy to hit. I don't know if it's just me. Either I'm a really good Byron or just Byron in general, just easy to hit the shots. But whenever I'm playing him, I feel like I just completely dominated the enemy team at range as well. I'm sure to get that B down. We're going to heal. Okay, I'm not. Sometimes it can be hard as well to hit teammates because they're always moving. Okay, he stands still. See, he understands. This random's actually got a brain cell. Oh, he's going to jump away. I'm just going to super him as well. Shoot him from behind. Look at that, 7 stars, just completely dominating. No one being able to do anything. It's just basically the perfect brawler. He's got the range, he's got the healing capabilities, he's got a really good super, he's got a really good gadget. You're able to heal up 800 per second, which is just insane to me. And to be honest, he's still going to be OP. I still think he's going to be the best brawler in the game. But I've not really had a chance to try him out in scrims because everyone still bans him in the competitive setting, so that kind of proves that he's still a really OP brawler. So that's going to be Byron. I still feel like he's going to be crazy good. Not too sure whether he's the best brawler in the game, but he's going to be top 5 for sure. He's so insane right now. Let's hop into the next one. Right, guys, jumping into the next one, B. People want to know whether B's gadget is still OP, and B's gadget was insane. But look at how they changed it to 4 Bs now, and it only goes around once, which to me is a huge nerf. I don't even think that this is the better gadget anymore. Honestly, the Honey Pop gadget could be the better gadget. I've been using it in scrims, using it on ladder, and the Honey Pop one seems really good. And I honestly really enjoy that B gadget. That B gadget's so much fun. If I had the other one here, I could just place it behind that wall and just keep it there for the majority of the time. And I really miss that meta. It's been a long time since I've used the other B gadget, and as I said, in scrims I've been using it because it's really good in the fact that you have to think about how to use it. You can use it to tank shots, you can put it behind a wall, be really annoying, and in that sense. But yeah, the B gadget, I think it's been destroyed. Just look at that, it's not got a range anymore. The range is really slow. The Bs go around really slow, so it can be really easy to predict. It only goes around once. Yeah, I think it's a big rip to this gadget, but it's been a long time coming. It really has been a long time coming, and if anyone says that it shouldn't have been nerfed, they must have their eyes checked, because this gadget was probably one of the most broken gadgets to ever be released. The fact that you can win everyone's lane just by pressing the green button is just insane to me. I've not really been concentrating on my gameplay here, so I could be playing completely trash. I'm going to be able to get that pick off on that Piper there, but Penny can't really push into her. And also I've been trying it out thanks to Drage. That's a big one for Drage. Honeycoat. Honeycoat can actually be surprisingly good if you're really good B. Especially on the long range maps, you can catch a lot of people off guard and get some good value. Going to be able to get snipes on them there, but we're actually just about leading. 20 seconds left. We're going to get pinned into spawn. That's the thing about B as well. I've not really got any chance to hit them back. Sniping that dynamite there, sniping that penny there. Look at that, 2 snipes at the end. But yeah, this B gadget, I think it's pretty trash, but I'm really glad that it's finally out of the meta. So that's going to be B. I still think she's going to be a solid brawler all around, but this gadget is just trash. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, so hopping into the next brawler, Jessie. Jessie was insane in the last meta. She was so good. I will always emphasize it, but you know a brawler like Jessie is broken when you can use her on lane. Literally, I was going up to lanes and just walking up and auto-aiming. It was insane. Even in scrims against the best players in the world, I was playing Jessie lane on gem grab. And I never would have thought the day I would have seen Jessie in the meta at all. Never mind lane. Like, she's obviously a mid brawler, but seeing her lane just certifies that she's completely broken. But now with the recent set of balance changes, I still think Jessie's good. She's still really viable in competitive. I think she's easier to counter because, as I've mentioned before, she's got a slow reload speed, she's got a slow shot time, so it can be really easy to dodge her a lot of the times. And even in the description, someone pointed out that she's actually not got a slow reload speed. She actually has. She honestly has, especially against aggro comps. It feels like her reload speed is really, really slow. It must be borderline slow on the meter for things, but Jessie in bounty can still be pretty viable. The fact that you could use Jessie everywhere as well, literally everywhere in scrims I was seeing Jessie, because you could just free tap so many people. But again, I use her basically as a shotgunner. I use her to be really aggro. I just go into certain positions that you won't really think Jessie's going to be good in, but the fact that you can free shot so many people just makes us so good. We need to actually heal up. We're on 4 stars, 200 HP. Don't know if we're going to be able to get out alive here. Nanny's going to be able to shoot around the walls. This Nanny's actually pretty good in some nice shots, and they get taken down by Piper as well. But the best thing about Jessie, I think, right now is her turret. The fact that you can get so much value out of a turret. A lot of times what I would like to do is just literally get my turret and just throw it on them and slow them, because that slow lasts forever, and then it combined with the damage, you don't want to be wasting your shots on your own turret. You just want to be shooting them because they're slow, they're easy to hit. You're going to be inputting so much damage on the field. But yeah, Jessie's still going to be meta in my opinion, probably like a top 10 brawler, top 15 brawler. Let's hop into the next one. All right guys, jumping into the next one, it's going to be Edgar. So people think that Edgar's still broken. I've been seeing comments so much on Twitter saying that Edgar should be nerfed more. The thing is, it's kind of hard again. If you guys remember, a lot of different metas, brawlers can be really good in solo showdown, but then trash in 3v3 modes. I think the big one to remember, brawlers like Leon, like Colt, which are like really good in takedown and lone star and game modes like that. But in 3v3 modes, Edgar at the high end of trophies, just not really good. In competitive as well, not really. He's okay. I wouldn't really say. I'll probably rate him as a top 20 brawler, top 25 brawler. In some cases, not even that, because there's a lot of different brawlers that can counter Edgar in the meta. But in showdown, the thing is that the nerfed about him was the cycling of supers. And to be honest, that wasn't a problem with him. If anything, it's still the green, it's still the gadget. The fact that you can just get your supers straight away. And in showdown, you're not going to get many interactions, especially if there's a bunch of Edgars teaming. You're not going to get many usages out of your gadget in the long run. You're not going to be using your gadget a lot, and the fact that you can just press your gadget and get your super straight away, that's probably the most annoying thing. I feel like the gadget should have got nerfed, and the super should probably be able to cycle supers a little bit better, because that's the best thing about Edgar for sure. The fact that you can just get your super straight away, it's just extremely broken. But yeah, Edgar low end of trophies is going to be insane. High end of trophies, I feel like people have learned how to play against him, and we just need to bunch up. You've got to think of it as a Leon in a way, just like an assassin brawler. You've got to kind of stay together, try and get some shots early on Edgar before he even jumps in. I'm on 7 stars here, probably a bit risking me jumping on this dynamite here, but got to do what is necessary. Can we get out of here in time? Oh, come on, 7 stars. Is this poker using Screechy Solo? I think he actually is, but yeah, Edgar is still going to be really good in the meta. As long as you can keep jumping on top of brawlers, you're going to be able to absolutely wipe the floor with them. That's going to be Edgar, still going to be decently viable in the meta. Let's hop into the last one. All right, guys, jumping into the final change, talking about how good it is in the meta, bow. So the bow Nanny Mortis strategy, or the 8-bit one, I feel like it's still okay, but not as meta as it once was before. I'm really happy to hear this. People, again, it's really strange how people are like, oh, well Bow's not going to be good in bounty anymore. Like, Bow's completely trash in the meta. It was too cheesy. Like, a strategy like this should never be a reason why the brawler's good. It should be good in other ways. And same with, like, the gadget as well. A brawler shouldn't be completely dependent on their gadget at the end of the day. And Bo was only in the meta because of his gadget. He's still going to be good in maps like Snake Prairie because you've got his star power with the vision. He's still going to be really good. Bo's always been good in Snake Prairie for sure. And as I said, in other bounty maps, I feel like he's slowly going to work his way out of the meta. Still at a minute, it can be okay, but I've been noticing it at the end of games. Like, if you can get your first Nani supers, if you get them to connect the first few times, it's going to be no issue. You're going to be not seeing it. But as the game goes on, you really start to see it. I think there was a time where one of my Nani heads took like 25 seconds over to get, even when I hit it on someone. So that can be really detrimental in the fact that people can just push you in that time. And Nani is really vulnerable to people being aggro on her. And so is the combo. Bo and Nani, not really the best against aggro brawlers at all. So I think it's a really good change. It's the start of a good change and hopefully a fresh meta on bounty for sure. Because I don't know if you guys. Is this Pam just sat in the bush the entire game? Oh, she's a bot now. I was just wondering, why is she sitting in spawn the entire game? I'm hoping to see him get a little bit more viability. He's probably one of the worst brawlers in the game at the moment because he's not that viable in bounties. Hopefully if he actually upgrades something else about him in the meta, I'll be excited to see maybe him get more damage. More shot speed, more HP, something like that will increase his viability. But that's going to be Bo. I feel like he's going to be pretty much dead in the meta come like 2 weeks time when people finally start to realize how to counter it. But that's going to be the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed a bit of a casual one, just talking about what I think in the meta's term. But making sure you check out my second channel. I've started really having good fun on there. You guys seem to love the scrims over there, so I'll be definitely bringing that weekly on my second channel. And then tomorrow there's going to be a new gadget, and Saturday as well. So let me know what gadget you want to see first. I believe it's going to be Rosa and Mr. P, I think, off the top of my head. I can't really remember. There was 3 brawlers really close, and Poco as well. It's going to be one of those 3 or 2 of those 3 brawlers. I'm really excited to see those new gadgets. But make sure you're liking the video, make sure you subscribe because I'm getting close to 100,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys next time.